And Tina recently had a situation where her aunt had passed away, and she was first asked to speak at this funeral and was then later told not to speak, and she was rejected in speaking. Is there anything that Tina should know about this particular situation and the best way to respond to this kind of treatment?
This is again her truth and light being suppressed, and that is why she is so hurt and rejected by that. But what, and of course that is going to hurt, but what she needs to understand is they know not what they do. They are living in fear of the light, fear of the truth, and they are stuck in those old ways, in old ways of thinking, old religions like Catholicism, and she just needs to have compassion for them. Send them love. Don't lower herself to their vibration, but just send them love. And one day they will understand. They will get there eventually. But it's going to take time to break down all of those old belief systems and conditioning that they hold on to so tightly. And they see her and the things she does share and say, they might trigger them a little bit, but it also is expanding their consciousness, even if on a subconscious level. It's getting in there, little tiny trickles at a time. And that's okay. It's okay if they think she's crazy, because it's the crazy ones that change the world.
It's very true.
It's the crazy ones that change the world. You can't change the world if you are well adjusted to a sick society. The society is sick. And if you were well adjusted to it, you wouldn't be able to change it because you would be in it. So being able to step back and out of it like you are, that's how you bring change. And people don't like change. People are very resistant to change because it makes them look at their own truth and their own belief systems. Things that they've held on to for so long and believed wholeheartedly for so long. And it makes them question. And they don't like that because it's uncomfortable. Right? You believe in your government, you believe in your religions, you believe in these societal programs and normalities. And then somebody comes into your reality and questions all of it, and it just throws you for a loop, and you call that person crazy as a way to discount what they say.
Yes.
But you know the truth. You know that you are the sane ones, that you are the ones with hearts open enough to be able to digest information like this without judging it, but just holding it there. Holding it. You don't have to judge it. have an open mind, an open heart enough to be able to accept new information. And, you know, even if it slowly eats away at your own belief systems. Your own belief systems are challenged all the time with the work that you do. And that's a good thing, because you should be open to receiving new information and ideas.
And it's about being humble enough to know that we don't know everything. We don't have all of the answers right off the cuff.
Yes,
Mm.
exactly. Nobody
So,
has all the answers.
no. So, how do you feel, Jesus, Yeshua, about what humans have done to your name and to religion and the connotations that it brings when people speak your name?
It depends on who is speaking it. There are people that understand me on a deeper level.
Mm.
However, in general, my name is very misunderstood. I came here to not die for your sins. You are not sinners. I came here to show you the light, to show you that you can do the same things that I did. It is within you. That was my mission here, to say this is within you too. But instead it was taken and twisted, and I was turned into a god. And that wasn't my intention. My intention was to show you the vastness of your being, the magic of your beingness, and what you could tap into if you allowed yourself. Open hearts, open minds, tapping into your light inside and using it for good. But I did not come here to be worshipped. I am the Son of God, but so are all of you.
Yes.
You are all sons and daughters of God. We are all one. We all come from the same source. I am no more special than you are. We are the same. And that's why Tena thinks, you know, she grew up in Catholic religion with all of the things they say about me in that religion. She always knew that it wasn't true, but there's still that part of her that is like, wow, like Jesus is so special. He couldn't possibly be my guide. You know, there's that part of her that really believes that, but no, we are all equals here. I'm not more special than anyone else. I came here to show you that you have it within you too. And that's how I was misunderstood. And religion took and twisted my teachings and my words to make them into something they were not.
Thank you. Finally, on this topic, I just wanted to confirm, how can practitioners of this work handle disapproving friends and family members?
There are always going to be people that disapprove. Just as what happened to me. I was hung on a cross for my beliefs. And how you handle it is you need to understand where they are. Understand that their judgments come from their fear. Their fear of you being different and challenging their beliefs, things that they've held on to for so long that it's part of them, right? Like religion becomes part of their being. They believe it so wholeheartedly in these things that they're told without ever thinking for themselves. So you have to hold compassion for them and keep moving forward anyway. That's all you can do. Have compassion in your hearts for them because they're living in the vibration of fear. And you stay in love and send them love and compassion. That's all you really can do, is keep moving forward. You're always going to be judged. You're never going to please everyone. And it's difficult, yes, when your friends and family are judging you. But you have to stay the course, because it's people like you that change the world. Crazy people change the world.
Yeah, we do.
But that's the thing. This is so, it's not crazy. It's the farthest thing from crazy. You guys doing this work and are the closest thing to sane, because you are able to hold and accept all of these different beliefs, whether they align with your own or not. You were at least able to hold them and give credit to them. So yeah.
So that rejection and suppression that Tena was feeling, is this a feeling that she's had in many lifetimes, and is that something that affects her currently in this lifetime?
It's for many, many lifetimes, yes. And yes, it does affect her. She feels it. But she's slowly letting it go. She had a big release. See, okay. That is part of that trigger for her in that rejection from her family, was a trigger point for her to start releasing that. So being triggered by things like that, it allows you to level up, because then you start to release. Like, she felt it in her body. It wasn't just this one thing. It was from lifetime. She could feel it in her body.
Yeah.
And she allowed herself to start releasing that. She's always felt that fear. It's a collective fear as well when you step out of your comfort zone to do work like this, and you know it's going to be judged, and you have that fear of coming out. At least she had it very strong, of coming out, because you know on the other side there's going to be this kind of rejection and judgment. But you just have to keep moving forward anyway, despite the fear. And that's what makes you guys warriors of the heart, because you just keep moving forward anyway, despite what you know is going to happen. You know there's going to be rejection and judgment, but you do it anyway, because you do it from love. You do it with your heart. And that is the most beautiful thing of all. That is how you change the world.
Thank you.